Occasionally there comes a time in every company's thought process where they got to ask themselves, can I make something any better? And if I could, should I? Or what if I've stumbled onto exactly what it should be? Well, we're going to try to answer that right now. Welcome back. This is Lock and Load. Today we're going to discuss Staccato 2021. This is the Staccato P 4.4. The pistol that I believe is the best service pistol right now available at the price point that it can be found. I think it's the best service pistol of any of them to be sought after. It does cost more than what 70% of American law enforcement carries, but just hear me out. There wasn't a lot of changes made from 2020 to 2021. For one reason and one reason only. There was no reason to change anything. This is a 2021 variant. You can't really tell the difference. If I had not been sent this by Tony Pignato, I would not know this is a 2021 variant. It still has the crown barrel, front serrations, grip module, lovely trigger, integrated mag well. It's quite the pistol coming straight out of the box. Likewise, just like last year, where this one, my Staccato P has an adjustable sight, but it's iron sight. My Staccato C2, which is honestly the gun I carry the most concealed right now, 16 round capacity. This one has the DPO system, the Dawson Precision Optic system. I put another Delta Point Pro 2 on it. Same story, front serrations, rear serrations, grip module, all these other things. Why, you might be asking, why do I think this is the best service pistol and the best gun to carry concealed? Well, it has to do with the fact that the single action trigger, there's just no way to beat that. There's no way to overcome that. There's no way to better that, unless it's with a better single action trigger, which there are some out there. For example, this one, the Staccato P 4.4, the Staccato XL, which I'm waiting on a copy of it to get here, is supposedly better. The Staccato XC, which I'm waiting on a copy to get here, is supposedly better. Now, lest you think that because these are the same guns as the ones I had last year, that I didn't feel like I needed to take these out on the range and send some rounds down range with them, you're just wrong. There's always something to be said for range day. Now, my big question is, well, the question I had after 2020, from 2019 to 2020, they tweaked the system a little bit. The original C was an 8-round single stack pistol. Now this is a much more, for those out there that think capacity is king, which I am one, then yeah, this is a market improvement. The other thing was they changed from the grip module of the original Staccato P, which had a 4.15 barrel, 4.15 inch, which had a sort of a pine bark texture, to this grip module to where it's all the same grip module on all the guns. Nothing wrong with a little uniformity. The other thing they've done, and I think this is where their secret lies. Now, you know, let's not bandy about here. Their guns are coming in at about the $2,000 price range. If you're looking for an XC, you're looking at $4,100, $42, $43 maybe, depending. So yes, these are pricey. They're not as pricey as most of your common custom 1911s are going to come out of the gate, where most of the time that price line starts at about $4,000 just to get in the door. This is slightly under $2,000, which is still pricey. I get it. But what they did, because here's what's going to happen. There's going to be in the comment section and in all the other things, whenever people watch this, they're going to be like, how does this gun compare to this gun? Or how does this gun compare to this gun? Or how does this gun compare to this gun? And in the world of custom 1911s, here's the problem. Or 2011s for that matter. Here's the problem. The problem is it's a matter of math. And it's a matter of inches and centimeters, and it's a matter of detail. And what Staccato did was they figured out what the high end of that detail can be, where it's the very best it can be, and the low end where it is acceptable and is still going to function on a regular basis. And their guns coming out today are somewhere in there all the time, every time. That kind of continuity as far as what they're churning out, because they have to churn out a lot of guns. They're churning out more guns now than I think they ever have before. Pre-Staccato, definitely. So for some people, they would say, well, that's sort of sloppy. That's not sloppy. If this gun is at the lower end of the spectrum, I'm going to be able to shoot it just as well as I will be able to at the higher end of the spectrum, because that's such a small, narrow field based upon the math, based upon the measurements, based upon the whatever instrument they're measuring this by. It's a very small gap there. So that's why that works. Other gun makers, which Sean, who is the chief gunsmith at Staccato, he trained with Joe Chambers. He has the Joe Chambers frame of mind. They come from the Marvell group, Bob Marvel, or Bill Marvel, whatever his name is. He was undeniably a master of putting one of these guns together. And because they come from that same mindset, their approach is just slightly different, but what they're delivering is, by varying degrees, just as reliable. So, in answer to the question, should they have changed the Staccatos from 2020 to 2021, which they did from 2019 to 2020, but not from 2020 to 2021, I would have to say no, they didn't need to. They're still shooting beautifully. They're still made for heroes. This is absolutely a gun that if you're carrying it and you're going out the door, you're adding a few, you're getting that edge. Check them out at staccato2011.com. I'm out of here. This is Lock and Load.